Hello, hello, hello. And hey, how's it going? Today we're doing a traditional draft of Duskmourn House of Horrors. I've decided to start the format out in traditional, and I plan on probably playing mostly traditional in this format because I am going to the 100K in Vegas in the end of October. And want to be prepared for that, for sideboarding and playing best of 3. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Let's get into it. Not super familiar. I played a couple of the pre-releases and with mild success. Actually, it went pretty horribly. So yeah, I have some familiarity with the set, but still getting accustomed and attuned to it. Oh, nonetheless, seems like a really fun format. It's a little bit slower, I think, at least from first glance. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy that spell. You may choose new targets. This Flood Pit Drowner was pretty interesting. Can just like shuffle something back. Like you can stun a creature and then shuffle it back into the grave. A 5/4 for 3. Seems pretty good, especially if you have like some enchantments and whatnot. I think I'm gonna go with the Exercise. I think Artifact enchantment removal is probably going to be pretty good in this format. And there is some pretty big bombs. Monstrous Emergence is good as well. Yeah, I'm just going to take a little screenshot and see what wheels. If I have time. Got it, just in the nick of time. So yeah, Monstrous Emergence would probably be pick 2. Let's see. Actually, we probably don't have time to do that right now. But whenever you unlock this door, create a 1/1 meh. Leyline. This is another copy effect. It's whatever. As it enters, counter target spell. That seems pretty interesting. 2 mana damage spell. It's pretty good. For white, we don't see a whole lot that we like. A 5/4 that manifests dread. That's pretty good. It's like a 2-for-1. Horrid Vigor. Actually, this seems really good. Greenhouse. Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color for 3, so we can like play multicolor. I like that. This deals 2 damage to each opponent. If you sacrifice it, draw a card. Nice little Izzet. Signpost uncommon. When centers manifest dread, so it's a 2/2 and a 2/2. This is just like a hexproof effect, just like your standard sort of 1 mana hexproof effect. Protection spell, I should say. I kind of like this. However, I'm also kind of interested in the discard. Oh, there's also a Reanimate card. This is a pretty good Reanimate card, actually. I'm going to take this. Me and a friend were debating if Reanimate is potentially a little bit of a trap, but time will tell. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, whenever you unlock it, put a possession counter on this. When this dies, create X blue spirit creature token to the flying, where X create an XX. It's a 2-for-1. It's a pretty good card. Can't be blocked by Gimmers at the beginning of your... Well, that's pretty good with Reanimation. I'm going to take that for sure. And then I guess now we're just looking for a big Reanimate target. Look at top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Pretty interested in that. Whenever you unlock this door, return up to 1 target creature. Another exile effect. The question is, do we want... which Reanimate card do we... Or which card... Which of the 3 uncommons here do we want the most? I think I like this 1 mana artifact, though. It mills a card. Kind of just want to lock into the Reanimate if we're going to be in that archetype, I think. Not lock in, but just like take the cards that are going to be good in it. Makes sense. Ethereal Armor. Nice, that's a cool one. Pretty sure that's a reprint. Whenever Fear of Fall attacks, target creature defending flying and loses flying until end of next turn. It's kind of a fun spell. Return Resurrect Cultists from your graveyard to the battlefield with finale counter. Activate if there are 4 more card types in your graveyard. Mildly interested in that. I'm also kind of like into this as a Reanimate target. Maybe that's crazy. I know that green blue is also a perfectly fine archetype. There's Shroudstomper, which is exactly what we want. So there's 2 potential Reanimate targets. I know Fear of Falling is less good, but still a decent card nonetheless. Trapped in the Screen, that feels like it's coming around quite late. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black horrid enchantment creature token. I like that. I think I'm just going to go for that, even though I want the Trapped in the Screen. When this enters, tap up to 1 target creature. If an opponent controls that creature, put a stun counter on it. Looks like a Centipede deck to me. Terramorphic Expanse. It's pretty solid. I'm kind of interested in the Bashful Beastie as well here. Hexproof is okay. I guess we still could play white-black. It's a possibility. Goat. Discard a card. Actually, this is going to be pretty good in a Reanimate style deck. Exercise. The other exercise wield, so that's pretty good. Another Leyline. Whenever this attacks, surveil 1. I'm interested in that. Whenever an enchantment you control unlocks, whenever you unlock a room, whenever an enchantment you control enters, whenever you fully unlock a room, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Killer Mask. Enters Manifest Dread, then attach Killer Mask to that creature. Equip creature as Menace. It's interesting. Flash, attack, flying. I think I'm just going to take... This guy seems pretty good. Mask seems interesting too, but I think just being able to get things in the grave is going to be pretty solid. Destroy target creature, its controller, Manifest Dread. Not super into that one. Live or Die. I am into this one. So far we have Valgavos Faithful, or Valgavos Faithful, and Live or Die. We'd like the Shroudstomper number 2 for sure. But I think I'm happy with this. I probably should have taken a closer look at some of the other cards there, but it is what it is. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. As long as there are 4 more card types in your graveyard, each opponent's maximum hand size is equal to 7 minus the number of those card types. That is a interesting... interesting target for reanimation. No, it's probably not good though. I'm gonna take Patchwork. Cheerleader's interesting. I think it's more likely that we're white than green. I've been seeing more good white cards, so creatures you control have Convoke. Meh. We have a Murder. Living Phone's okay. Let's put our non-creature spells over here. I don't know if I'm going to end up playing Rescue, but maybe. Living Phone's pretty good, but I think I'll just take the Murder here. Fear of Burning Alive. When it enters, it deals 4 damage to each opponent. Whenever a source you control deals non-damage to an opponent, if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, it deals that amount of damage to target creature that player controls. La 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 la. That's a whole lot of words. It's just a mouthful of words. Ghost Vacuum. Exile target card from a graveyard. Sacrifice this. Put each creature card exiled with Vacuum onto the battlefield under control with a flying counter on it. Each of them is a 1/1 spirit in addition to its other types. Seems interesting. Could also just take Final Vengeance, but it's kind of a downside to playing this spell. So I think I think this seems okay, like in our build, but maybe I'm wrong. Could be, maybe it's just bad. I don't know. It seems like it has the potential to be really good, but it's probably bad. Emerge from the Cocoon is great. Wouldn't mind like one of these amalgams for the Surveil, or even just more draw spells or whatever, but definitely going to take this. It just plays right into our strategy. This gives something +2/+2 on lifelink, and this gives something flying. I'm going to go for this instant. This white instant seems really good to me. I guess we need to pick up more creatures now too. Something to consider. Tap up to 1 or 2 untapped creatures you control. They each deal damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. It's fine. I might just take that. It's a good green spell. I don't know. Maybe there's a world where we still end up in green. Whenever you unlock this door, create a 1/1. Whenever you unlock this door, put a 1/1 counter each of up to 2 target creatures. When this dies, each player draws a card. I'm going to go with the Mask. I think it seems reasonable. Three-two Flash is good. When this rat dies, Manifest. We're getting a lot of cards that I think assist our strategy. It's unfortunate that we had to pass that other Shroudstomper, but it's a good target. This is like a fine 3/3 for 3. Put target card from your graveyard onto the bottom of its owner's library. Yep. Let's take the 2/2 for 2. Probably won't play it, but... Alright, deck seems pretty good. See how things look going into pack 3. This is that room rare. Whenever you unlock this room, it deals damage equals the number of cards in your hand to target creature an opponent controls. Seems okay. And then the other one is whenever you have no maximum hand size at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Also seems fine. When this enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Creatures your opponents control can be the target of spells and abilities they control, as though they didn't have hexproof ward abilities that the creatures don't trigger. That seems great. When this enters, each player discards a card. If you discard a card this way, draw a card. This would be good for our deck, but I think for now I'll just take Nowhere to Run. This card seems phenomenal. Sheltered by Ghosts. We had one of these in our other pack. We didn't take it. We took some Reanimate spell instead. Each opponent discards 2 cards. Each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. Creatures in opponent control gain -1/-1. Seems pretty average. Rare land. This common land would be good. Trapped in the Screen would be good. I don't know if we actually saw Sheltered by Ghost. I think we saw Trapped in the Screen. But this Sheltered by Ghost is quite solid. Gives something Ward 2 and Lifelink. And +1/+0 while also exiling something. It's just a phenomenal spell. Destroy target creature or enchantment and you lose 2 life. Also a phenomenal spell for us. We're a little light on creatures still, but hopefully that's okay. For just mono removal, I guess. Patched anything. Whenever this enters with 2 1/1 counters on it if you cast from your hand. Well, we're going to be reanimating, so chances are we'll be able to bring this back with less. There's another one here, so I guess we'll just go for that. Here's a Nashi. Whenever this deals combination to a player, you may mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. If no cards are put this way, put a 1/1 counter on Nashi. Seems pretty good. I don't know if I want to attempt a splash, even though we have the Terramorphic Expanse. For now, I think I'm just going to stay concentrated. When this enters, create a 4/4 beast token with this creature can't attack or black alone. As long as you have 4 or more creature tokens you control have flying. Seems great. Whenever this attacks, tap any number of untapped creatures you control. This gets 1/1, 2+1 for each one. It's also pretty good. I'll just take the rare. Let's play the rare. Killer Mask, Shepherd, Appendage. I don't know about the Killer Mask. It might just be really bad. I'll probably grab another one of these. I think this seems fine. We got some cuts to make. We could play this as like a fringe spell. Our deck. Another rat. Actually, these rats seem pretty good. It's a 1/1, but then you make a 2/2 if it dies. Living Phone, sure. Okay. Let's see. Right off the bat. Let's put our removal off to the side. We got a lot of that. I think I might just avoid this combat trick for now. I know graves are pretty important in this format. Honestly, Killer's Mask does seem kind of unplayable. I don't think Living Phone is particularly good in this deck. And then we have ways to get things in the grave. These manifest. This surveils. This doesn't really do it, but we do have a fair amount of tokens, I think. Playthings are decent. Probably better if we have combat tricks, but I don't think we're going to. We'll cut the Cult Healer. And this surveils. So surveil. This puts something in the grave. And then this also brings something back. This can discard. And then this can also just put itself in the grave. It's possible we just go down a land. I don't think that's completely out of the question. Our curve's a little bit higher, but like if we cut, say, like these, it goes down pretty significantly, and those are just gonna be like our main things. Those are like our main spells that we're trying to. Those are the main spells that we're trying to reanimate. So I think that's totally fine. Our early plays are all a little bit cheaper. Or we just, what is this? Could just run 41. We have 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I don't mind that. I often just don't mind running 41. So let's go with that. Best of 3, let's do it. First draft of the format. Duskmourn. Alright, good hand. The turn 1 goat. What is this? Ah, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Piccolo. It's a human. We'll just go with this for now, for the time being. Do we need a 4th land? Nah. I think we're fine. Goat. And Glimmer. Can't be blocked by Glimmer, so that's good. Do we want to just do this now? Kind of down. We could just play Patch Thing and we can't even do both. We could play Rat and Faithful. Just gonna take it. Alright. Let's go Faithful. Let's go Rat. And hopefully they don't kill our loner. We'll see. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, put a possession counter on this. When it dies, make a XX flyer. I guess we're just gonna go plains. Alright. I'll take that. Alright, let's bring back our Shroudstomper. Seems good. Fair enough. Alright, let's... cast this. And we'll say go. Oh, I guess, I'm silly. I should have just done this on my turn. I made a mistake. 1, 2. Okay, this gets a counter. These both die, fine. Ay, 7, 3. We need to draw a land. I think I'm gonna play this guy. And then we'll play this guy. No attacks and just block against Piccolo here. Boo. We lost that. Oh, they're just drawing out us. It's going nuts with the draws right now. Pretty annoying. Maybe we'll go bring back Toby and then play Rat. We could bring back Toby. We could bring back Plaything. A 4/3 double strike is pretty good. And the other option is playing this Shroudstomper. Of course. We have 7 mana, so we could pay 4, bring back the Shroudstomper. We'd also get a 2/2, gain 2, or we can bring back Toby. If we had some tokens, we could. I guess it is just Shroudstomper, right? And then we have Cheerleader and Nowhere to Run. I think I'm just gonna go like this, hit their flyer now. I don't want them to be able to counter or like give it hexproof. This is a sweet card. Nowhere to Run. Creatures' ward abilities are gone. That's pretty great. Alright, now they just have a stupid flyer. Gonna lose to. Seems like an interesting choice. Ooh, lifelink flyer. Can't block. Definitely. Definitely just taking 4. They're getting pretty low on on cards. Now, if we go like this and kill this, then they can only block with the Spirit. And I think they're just dead, actually. They can't block with this. Yep. One thing I didn't really consider is like sideboard cards. Maybe we want some hexproof. We know that they have. Well, we definitely want Jump Scare. Nice flying. Ability to give flying. It's a good thing we have all this enchantment removal. That's pretty solid for us. I'm kind of interested in the Unwanted Making. We have a fair amount of removal, though. Maybe we cut Possessed Goat, like Possessed Goat. It's a bit slow. I like the idea of the shard. We're on the draw. So we're always going to be down a mana. Maybe Rescue's not as good on the draw. Okay, not sheltered by ghosts. Just a bunch removal. I think this is fine. Enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Unlock cost 1 less to cast. Nope. Alright, let's go Ghost Vacuum. We can start exiling stuff. Why wouldn't they counter this? Counter target spell. Oh, they didn't want me to manifest dread? Sure. Okay, well, this isn't great. Acrobatic cheerleader. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that. Maybe that was a little hasty. Game 3. Now get the flying counter. That's really good. We're mildly worried about a counter, aren't we? Ba 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 ba. Whenever this attacks, another target attacking creature can't be blocked. I think I'm just gonna kill that. Alright, we can gain 3 again. We got Toby as well. We can also just get 2 creatures right now if we want. But I think for now, let's just play Toby. Gain 3. What are they gonna hit? Ghost Vacuum. Boo. That's kind of sad. I guess I should have just used it. I mean, I had 2 creatures. Yeah. Oh well. Nothing here has reach. Hmm. 11, 7. Maybe I should have attacked with Toby as well. What are they gonna stun? Maybe cheerleader? Oh. Okay. We're gonna stun this guy. Fine. I guess it makes some sense to just save jump scare. Ooh, this is nice. Let's say we cast this for 4. We're not quite there. I think I'm just gonna get Toby back for now. Toby! Okay. Oh, we'll just block here. Taking 4, 8, 10. Vigilance. Alright, we're still taking 10 this way. Boom, got him. So match 1 of our draft. We got it, 2-0, pretty nice. All right. Game 1 of match number 2. Let's get right into it. House Cartographer. At the beginning of your second main phase, if this is tapped, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. I think I'm just going to block. Sure. All right, let's go patched plaything now. Another good blocker. All right, I'm going to start with an attack. Actually, I don't even think we want to attack. I'm just going to play Rat to start. Sure. And we'll play Old Faithful here. Our Valgavas faithful. Innocuous rat. Sipping on a chai tea latte. Very nice. Very, very nice. For this 9 o'clock draft. Uh-oh. Not too bad, but... oh, we can just kill it. And I think that is just what we'll do. Maybe I should have beat down a little bit there. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, or whenever you fully unlock a room, this gets +1/+1. This card seems average to me. Tapping down, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, this is a good one. Beginning your end step, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless a permanent enters the battlefield under control. Nice. Or you turn a permanent face up this turn. That's a really good green card. Say my name. Say my name, say my name. Mill 3 cards and you may return a creature card. Exile this. And 2 other cards named Say My Name from your graveyard. Search your library for Eltanak, the Thrice Call. It's a good card. I think rather than do nothing, let's just be efficient, and we'll play our crypt here. Uh-oh. Whenever you unlock this door, manifest dread, then put 3 counters on that creature. Huh. Scary. I think let's just kill this on our turn. Seems fine. And then it was an Oblivious Bookworm. Okay. Let's get back. Can't be blocked by Glimmers. This has Vigilance. It's a 2/3. Ultimately, this just provides more value now, probably. But if we can, like, get around their trick. Or if we can get around them with, like, a trick, then the Cynical Loner is going to be better. It's funny having this as sort of a defensive card. I'm confused why they can still play Say Its Name. How long do they get to play it for? Okay. Anthropede. So they get to discard our Defiled Crypt, I believe. What did they discard? Cautious Survivor, okay. We'll start with the loner. And I think for now, we just say go. Just playing on the defense for now. I guess Innocuous blocking with Innocuous Rat wouldn't be terrible, would it? Sure. I'm very happy to kill this bookworm. Alright, block and block. This doesn't have any trample, that's fine. Manifest Dread. We wanted these lands. Whoops. Awkward. Surveil 1. Okay. So we're going to make the Centipede unblockable. Why'd they make that unblockable? That's weird. I think we do something like this. We gotta start dealing with some of the damage they're doing to us here. All right, no attacks. And we're just going to kill their apparition. I believe at some point. All right. We will bring back the plaything. That's a pretty good spot for us to be. This is 8 damage, 8 double strike. Let's see what they do. Block, 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 block. Okay. I don't know what optimal draw is for us, but I'm going to go block, block, block. So 1 comes over. So that's 1, and then 3. We can kill their 2/4. So we're at 3 now. This is 8, 12 damage. Four, 8, 10, 12. Da, 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 da. As long as they don't draw removal, we're in an okay spot. So we get him for 4. And then might as well just play this land out. So there you go. Hopefully they don't have a haste creature. Is this bugged or something? Say its name, like, confused. How does this work? Say its name. Build 3 cards, and when you may return a creature card, exile this card and 2 other cards' names. Say its name from your graveyard. It only works if you have the other 2. Alright, let's go to game number 2. Mr. Goat. This looks fine. We could ditch the goat. Ditch the goat to... sorry, ditch the spirit to the goat. Get some counters or something? I don't know. Oh, 4. Pow. Whenever this enters or attacks, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Scary. Uh-oh. Nothing? Okay. Swing for 3. Let's get the flying counter now. Don't do it. You leave my goat alone. You leave my little possessed goat alone. Such a good reanimate card, actually. Uh-oh. Yep. Do it. That's a big goat. That's a 4/4 goat right there. That's a 4/4 goat. They are going to bounce my goat. And we're just going to bring back Lifestomper. Seems like a good plan. Or Shroudstomper, not Lifestomper. Bet they were getting bouncing my goat now. Unless they have another bounce spell, which is always possible. Vanish from sight. It's a 3 blue bounce spell. Okay. Yep, they're doing stuff over there, that's for sure. Alright, let's play a land. I guess we're gonna... Why are they doing this? Really weird. Fear of exposure is revealed. Why did they do that? Alright, let's just say go. Say go for now. That was a weird block. I think I just kill this, but it's probably a waste, right? Alright, let's just... Whoa, I almost hit plane cycling. Swing for 2 for now. And we'll play our flyer. Really not too worried about what they're doing over there. They made a really bad block there. Confusing one. Ooh, okay. Yep. They have a good deck. They're just not putting the pieces together. Or playing the deck the way that it's intended. So I think now I just exile my Shroudstomper. I can just do this. Let me just get in for 6. Nothing has reach. Okay. I really would have liked to activate the Ghost Vacuum, but oh well. Up on our second game, our second match, I mean. 2-0 and 2-0, so pretty good draft so far. All right, this is the final draft. Ben at Draft Chaff. This seems okay. We can plane cycling. Ben at Draft Chaff. Who is Ben at Draft Chaff? Oh, it's a channel. Interesting. Cool. I guess we'll just plain cycle now. Say go for now. I'm going to flash in Amalgam. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, Surveil 2. If this is the first time this ability is resolved this turn. If it's the second time, each opponent discards a card. If it's the third time, put a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Ooh, this is solid. Let's play this. This gets a lifelink, and then we can exile this. Swing for 2, Surveil, keep the murder. And then, do we want to bring back the spirit? I guess so. I'm not so sure. I guess we could to get a land. We'll pay 2. Pay 2, get a land, play thing. Yeah, that seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. Hello. Yeah. Of course. How was your workout? Good. I know you are. I said I know you are. Okay. Okay, so let's think about this. Swing for 4 lifelink to start. Surveil. I would like that, yep. And this is where we go like this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ugh. Oh no. They still get the block. That is so annoying. Ugh. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play this double striker, and I'm actually just gonna kill their defiled crypt. What you doing? I don't think they're gonna attack. Nope. No attacks. Na 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 na. Whenever this enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard or hand. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room. Yeah. Wanna go in it? Right now. Go in. Well, you never want to go. 3/1 flyer. This card is nuts. Whenever an enchantment, like they're just gonna keep getting 3/1 flyers. This is so nuts. What do I even do? Why are we going up against someone that just has a better deck than us? Can't believe they got us with the unwanted remake. That's so frustrating. Okay. Murder, yep. Okay. This is not gonna be good. I probably shouldn't have just brought back this amalgam. Should have been more efficient with my mana. This card is just insane. So there's half our life. That's great. Oh my god. Okay. That was bad. That was really bad. Alright, we have a lot of removal. I think we want the flyer. We potentially want hexproof. I'm thinking one of these exercises can go, if not both. We didn't really see any threatening enchantments other than like they just have enchantments, but like whatever. We probably keep one for their they have their own defiled crypt. I'll bring jump scare. All right. Well, first match where we don't win the first round. Man. I think on the play this is okay. It's not ideal, but we really wanted a swamp, and we really still do. Hopefully they don't have another blocker. And we got Ghost Vacuum now, which I guess goes well against their strategy. Just being able to exile things in their grave is pretty great. Man, what is their deck? That is just so silly. They have a lot of good cards, which is, come on, man. Is it really gonna be like this? I wish I kept the artifact enchantment removal. Dude, come on, man. Yeah. Alright, they're gonna get to draw a card. Surveil. Fair amount of damage. Of course we get what we need now. Hmm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might be greedy not to just do this right now. If we play this, we can block here. We're taking 6. Otherwise, we're not taking 6, we're taking 3. They could also just have removal, but I think let's try this out. The beginning of your second main phase, this is tap, draw a card if you don't. So block here. And then kill this. I think they might have the +2/+2 trick. Yep, there it is. Alright, I guess we just tap down. This. And then. Yeah. Why do you need to go by the fan? Oh. Alright, and why do you need that? Okay. We'll just say go. We're just dead, pretty much. Yeah, alright. Even if it blocked there, we would have been at 0. That was disappointing. But it was fun. This deck was pretty cool. I think that one misplay on the second turn 3 or whatever when we attacked and they killed their own creature was pretty brutal. We were just a little too aggressive there. Did we flash and nowhere to run? I think that's what we did. Yeah, that was silly. Otherwise, things went pretty well. Ghost Vacuum seemed pretty cool. I mean, I think exiling people's... Maybe it was just unnecessary. It's possible that this card is just much too slow. It's hard to say at this point, but it was fun to try. Definitely feel pretty good about this archetype. Toby was solid. Really good rare. Having double Defiled Crypts didn't seem good. Didn't seem great. This card didn't play out as well as I wanted it to. I thought it was going to be a bit higher power, but it was still decent. Shroudstomper is pretty good. I think the lack of evasion is a bit of a downside. Like when the person bounced it to our hand, that was definitely not great. Because then we couldn't cast it after. It is quite expensive too if you don't reanimate it. So it's a little bit of a trap in that sense. But played out pretty good overall. Still, 2 and 1 for our first draft isn't too bad. Anyways, if you like what you watch, please comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. Cheers. Bye.